we are on the phone with the one and only Pittsburgh Steelers alum, West Virginia Mountaineer alum, almost heaven, but
Almost
more
heaven.
importantly, my mother freaking locker mate. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Terence Garvin, a.k.a. TG. You know what time it is, man. What's the word? What's the word, baby?
Man, another day.
Let's get it. And you know your homie Tito Whitaker's in here, says RQQ to the good brus. Pass the message along. There it is.
Bark, doggy. Bark.
Respect, man. But yeah, man, we got plenty to talk with you about, to catch up with you about, man. Last time that all three of us talked, it was obviously going into the Bills game, and it did work out really well for all of us, man. So I did want to get your thoughts on what took place, you know, Steelers Bills, man. If you felt anything that you want to get off your chest.
Man, I thought they started hot. Started out hot, came out hot. I thought the first team offense moved the ball very well. They look very well. I think Kenny looks good. Kenny's doing well, moving the ball. I think that Pickett's connection is going to be, that's pretty hot.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty hot. I'm a Calvin Austin fan. I like that.
Little speed guy.
I like those types. Hank Dells, the Tavons, the Calvin. I like that.
Respect.
So that's got my attention at a high level. I like that. That's not a false positive. That's a real positive. I thought it was a lot of penalties.
I like your clarification on it. He's like, yo, I'm not taking a shot at this one. This is actually a good compliment. All right.
No, that's a real positive.
All right.
That's positive. That's hot. That's all right. That's a game changer. He's going to do something. That's going to do something. I didn't love all the penalties. I thought it was a ton of penalties out there. A ton of penalties, for or against, which gives a lot of false positives. That's the only thing I say. It gives a lot of false positives. A lot of things you like, all right, this ball moving, but it's not really moving. It's a penalty here or different things like that. I didn't think the second team, the third team really moved the ball that well. I thought the first team, and that's what it's about, but I thought that moved the ball very well. I thought after that it got pretty stagnant, but they look good. The defense looked good. The defense biting, they get downhill. They run into the ball. Everybody getting to the ball. JP got them a pick. We all happy in the community.
Let's go. Good vibes for the alumni out here. Good vibes for the alumni, man.
Come on, man. That's if it gets no pure blooded than that. Like,
hey, hold on.
You felt something when that happened.
Why you like? Whoa! Don't. Whoa! Wait. Yo.
No pure
Why
that.
y'all doing that? That's crazy. That is actually crazy, man. We ain't even talked to you for 5 minutes. You already just go there with it? Like, come on, bro.
No pure than that. That's a moment.
That's crazy. I said as an alumni, that was like an alumni moment, not that's a pure blood moment. Wow.
That was a pure blood.
That's
no pure than that.
That's wow. I definitely thought that was I thought all of the alumni worked. I thought all of us
the
felt that
alumni
together.
is a part of it, but I get what TG's saying. It's like there's another level, there's another tier.
No.
The moment the confetti
it's
fell
another
on his head,
tier.
It was a pure blood
it's
moment.
Tears to the alumni. This is nuts, man.
Come on, man.
TG is the one that started it with the pure blood, but yeah, I guess that is
wow,
its own tier.
Man. That's wow. That is wow. The pure bloods are their own version of alumni. Like, jeez.
Yeah,
is that true, TG? I think I'm right with that.
They got like the red carpet section, and then the rest of us be over here on the floor. That's what it sounds like y'all telling us right now, man. Hey, go on. That's crazy. That is crazy. But it was a good play, though. I did like to see that by JPJ. Obviously, one of the knocks was the lack of turnovers, so it was good to see him in his first NFL game put something like that on tape, man.
Yeah, I feel that. I thought it was a great play. I was interested to throw. Wasn't tripping on the throw. It's not your job to worry about the throw. You got to catch the ball.
Hey, facts,
so
man.
I thought he did his job. He caught it.
Yep.
The skies might have got him different stuff. Either way, he caught it. That's all it's about. He caught it.
You know what they say? You just catch the ones they throw to you, baby. Just catch the ones they throw to you.
You be All-American.
That's it, baby. That's it.
All pro. So, I thought it was a good game. Good win, good flow, good things going. I think you could feel in Pittsburgh that hunger though.
Okay.
You can really feel that hunger in Pittsburgh. Like they got that every game. We coming to take this. I don't care if it's preseason. I don't care where it's at. Like we coming to get this.
Now, but do you like that energy even in the preseason? You're not worried about them wasting some of that right now? You don't want them to bottle that up, man? Pause it for a little bit, get to week 1, week 2? Or you think it's straight right now, man? How you feeling?
I just think that's who they are. Like, that's who they are. You know, like, man, we got to have it. Every day we feel like we got to have it. I feel like that's the mentality that they're out there exemplifying. That's what it seems like on film.
No.
Like, we got to have it. I don't care what's going on. I don't care what. We got to have it, you know? So I think that's exciting. Like, I don't know. I just, not to say it can give some false positives, but I just feel like their energy is sky high right now, which is a great thing. But their energy is sky high. So it's like, I love to see them keep that all year, but their energy is sky high. Like, they trying to take it from every game is, you know, like a Super Bowl right now, you know? So, and that's dope. So it's just hopefully they keep that energy all year.
To piggyback off that, though, for this last preseason game against the Falcons, Tomlin did say he's going to roll the starters back out there again. How do you feel about that?
I think it's good. You know, I think I like when you sharp, keep it hot. You know, I like when you sharp, keep it hot. I like to see them go back out there. I'd be interested to see them come out for even after the first half.
Don't you do that? No, don't you do that, TG. Don't you do that, TG. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. That's a long. That's
a lot of time.
That's a lot of football for a third preseason game, bro.
But you know, back in the original days, back in the day, that sounds so old now. Back in the day, when it was 4 preseason games.
Hey, TG. Back when the real guys played, you know how that go, man. When us real dudes played, Deke, it was 4 preseason games back then, man. 4
back
of them.
in the day.
Yeah, it's soft now. This 3 preseason game stuff. Oh man, wow. I wish we played another 20 years with this. Yeah. That's how they always say it.
They got the 17 regular season though on you, I guess.
Oh, you bringing up old stuff. No, man, we playoffs, man. 3-4 playoff games. They do the math. It can't. They add up. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of like, that's the big thing. It's kind of like because you know you want to see them come out from half. Like preseason is like a pre-fight. You know, it's similar. Earl Spence and Terence Crawford. Like Earl Spence ain't get him a pre-fight in. So he was coming off a little bit of ring rust. There's a lot of little stuff that's like you want to shape that out right now in preseason. Yeah, it's little stuff that you don't even see. Like when we say punt alert, everybody comes to this spot.
Yeah.
Just little
the mechanics. I got
you. Know what I mean? The little details that you're still trying to iron out. That's like, all right, we still ironing some things out. So,
but now this
let's
is
get on back out here.
But to play devil's advocate, so to speak, or just to put some questions in this thing. Are those minutia things, right? Those little intricacies more important than the risk of a major injury or injury to any of our key guys that are going to be playing out there though for a preseason game? Because part of me, I do know, I'm with you, man. You know the mechanics of, it's punt alert. Not everybody that is out there in the preseason that will be starting on punt is playing on it right now. A Nick Herbig, for example, he's going to be starting on punt return, kickoff, kick return. He hasn't had to go through those mechanics of, all right, I was out here on D, I'm ready to run to the sideline, or I'm rotating in and out. Oh, I got to remember to stand here. I got to be alert. Or who do I communicate with that's coming from the sideline? I get some of those things. They are important because when they don't happen like they're supposed to, that's how you get the missed assignments, the blown coverages, or just, penalties. Like that's how that stuff happens. So to an extent, I'm with you. I do see the significance. But then at the same time, when I'm thinking of us starting out the gate fast, what gives us the best chance of that? I lean health. I think that health-wise is more important because what we've already seen these first 2 weeks. So that's why I'm kind of like stuck with the play them, but I don't want to see them personally outside of the first quarter.
I mean, I'm with you. I see the risk reward everywhere.
Like I want,
you know how it is. You know how it is. It's kind of like you want all your guys there, but it's like bro, you can't live in your fears. You know how it goes. You can't live in your fears. We're not gonna live in our fears.
The optimal way to go about this is to do the thing where you play the starters, get them more reps, get them more series, get them more tuned up for the regular season, and then get out of there healthy. But the risk of playing the starters is something happens.
Yeah, because
I don't feel good about that happening in a meaningless preseason game. That's
you don't want nothing to happen.
I don't want to sprain. I don't want to stub toe. I don't want to jam.
I mean,
finger,
you
bro.
saw TJ last year in the Lions game. They had him playing in the second quarter. He banged up his knee a little bit.
You can't live in your fears though. Like we can't sit there and because I mean things happen in practice.
No,
Things
you're
happen
absolutely
all the
right.
time. You got to think Joe Burrow got hurt in practice.
I'm with
You
you
know?
on that. I just think it's a difference when we're talking about the level of
So-
exposure. The level of exposure. In practice, we know there's a certain level of exposure that you're going to be open to, but we know what we're agreeing upon in this practice. We also know the tempo is a little bit different as well to reflect that.
And
Preseason,
that's a necessary thing.
Right.
It's a
Whereas-
necessary evil. You got to get ready
whereas
week in, week out.
preseason, we know it's certain elements that do make it a little bit more. I guess it has more substance to the decision of playing in these games or not, because number one, we know they don't count in terms of wins and losses, right? Number two, we know from a compensation standpoint, you don't even make any legitimate money when you play in these preseason games. So that's another element in terms of risk versus reward. So that's the part where I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to live in my fears, but is this a smart, calculated risk that we'll be taking by playing in this final preseason game based on the information we already have?
I'm with you. And I mean, to me, again, I'm with you. Like, is it worth it?
I
I'm
get
with
both
you.
sides. I swear I get both sides.
Yeah, because I love
get
what
both
TJ's
sides.
bringing up with the
I'm looking at
mentality.
it from the other
love
side.
that.
I
where I'm
love
like, I'm
that
trying to
side.
start
Yeah.
the
Like,
same
we're all
time.
in.
Because I'm with you. Because
Like-
TG, we could both attest to when you're in the vibe of the season and when it's the bye week, and just the simple mechanics of we didn't go through and finish the week the way that we typically would. When you come back that following week, your practices feel weird, but then when you get to the actual game, it low key take you about a quarter to get back up to speed, seeing it the way you need to see it,
Yeah.
conditioning wise, feel the way it needs to feel, and that's
I was gonna
in
say, it's that
season,
little
bro.
stuff,
Yeah,
like your win. If you don't run for like 3-4 days, your win will change.
seriously. So I get the part of if they don't play tomorrow, they're having essentially 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So even more so, and with the younger group, I do get it. I do.
And I think this young group you want to keep on keeping on. Like, that's just my opinion.
And I get
Like,
that.
you got
I
this
get
young,
that.
hungry group.
But
I think you got to embrace that you got a young, hungry. And, you know, that's why Coach Tomlin is the coach. That's what makes him elite.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
the fact that you have a young, hungry group, you need to embrace that you have a young, hungry group. So it's kind of like, I think at the same time, how we say words like, you know, like, look what happened to TJ and whatnot.
Mhm.
I think I don't think you see TJ. You know,
Well,
I think
Coach T did say this though. He said all starters, if they're healthy, will play with some caveats. He said my first team All Pros, my 30-year-old corner in terms of Pat P. He was like, I know a lot about them.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good,
he
good.
specifically
Okay.
spoke on the first team All Pros and Pat P. So we should not see TJ, Cam, Pat P.
Now I feel a little
definitely
bit better.
not seeing those three,
Okay.
and Minka as well. For certain, I'm not 100% sure on Highsmith because technically he's not an All Pro, but
He shouldn't be playing.
I think
I'm with
you
you.
They had him playing too much against the Bills. They
I
didn't have him
know
going into
he
the second
played a
quarter.
lot last week. Yeah, he played a lot last week, bro.
Man, but I think it's still one of them things like somebody got to go.
Well,
You
that's
know,
that's
and I'm
Marcus
not
Golden and the young boy Herbig, and then from there you put
Him
Rashay.
come next.
Rashay and
Perales.
Perales, excuse me. I was
He's a-
drawing a
yeah,
blank on his name.
undrafted
Yeah.
guy.
You're just carrying it like a regular game. I like that though. I ain't mad at that. I'd love to see more Herbert. I'd like to see more of that. I think you
Okay.
keep that gun.
You
I'd
could
like to see
sell me
more
a
of that.
little bit more on that happening now because, again, the offense, the unit as a whole is still young.
Yeah.
You could sell me on that. Yeah, going from the premise that all the starters are playing,
Yeah.
particularly TJ and Minka, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. But Coach
Man,
T,
I just really-
Coach T
I just
specifically
really-
spoke on those dudes though. So that was the
Okay.
one
I really
thing I
see
did
them
like
coming
that.
out of half. I think they're young enough that offense comes out again. At
Well,
half. Like let's do this
Talk
again.
about the significance of coming out the half then. What, like,
Because it's nothing like going into halftime, sitting down for a minute, like really sitting down,
oh, you get cold. Yeah.
calming this thing down. You know, eating you an orange, getting you some new, like getting some adjustments. then
Hey,
coming
TG,
back
you
to
big
it.
time. You know you want no orange. You was over there with Ben and AB eating hot dogs and steak. I seen how y'all partied at
Hot
halftime,
dogs.
man. Yo, bro, they had hot dogs, chili cheese fries. I was like, yo, I seen
At
one time
halftime.
TG had some Chardonnay get brought in, bro. I couldn't believe this, man. He tried like he was with us regular folk. Us regular folk eat oranges,
He had an
okay?
orange.
Us
So
regular
TG
folk
had an
eat
orange in a
oranges,
Gatorade.
okay? TG was in the
TG had an
bougie
orange in a
section.
Gatorade.
TG was in
That
the
was the
bougie
end of that.
section. He was getting feet massages. All right, they be over here. Hey, Mr. Garvin, how's your heel right here? Is everything good right here? What's your big toe looking like? Everything good? He's
So let
like,
me give you the real. So since you want to do that, let me give you some real. Since you want to do that, let me give you some real. Since you want to act like that, let me
because he big time like that. He was fancy over there, bro. You just gotta let him live. Let him live.
Nah, dudes who are big time go to halftime and take their pads off.
Hey, yo, chill.
Dudes, yeah, this dude's some real. Dudes who are just in there trying to do what we trying to do. We working, man.
You fully
we
dressed,
keep
bro.
Our pads on. We go about
Cleats on included. Cleats, gloves. Yeah.
Cleats on.
Yeah.
I'm not taking nothing off.
I just seen a dude, Deke. I just seen a dude take the whole fit off. You like, bro, we still got to go back out there. Like, what you doing, man?
And if you really a dude, you might have changed the jersey.
Low key.
You might have your first half jersey.
Okay.
Got the second half jersey.
I got my first half cleats, my second half. I'm like, bro, that's what y'all on? Like, all right,
So
all
let me tell
right.
you.
Yeah.
So since you tried to take that shot, let me tell you the real. Most dudes that come in there and take his shoulder pads off, take his shoes off, take his socks off. Most of come in there and then they'll be like, bro, you know we gotta go back out there.
Don't listen to this nonsense,
Deke,
don't listen to this nonsense, Deke, don't listen to this nonsense, Deke. All right, people switch gloves because they're sweaters. Some people sweat a lot.
Most
you know,
will switch
if you perspire a lot,
that armband out. If you know, you know.
Hey, bro, wow, that is crazy.
I was gonna say I don't think TG has told a lie on the show.
That is crazy, bro.
But he taught. But his West Virginia takes are
My
lies.
dog said, "Yo, I didn't see you switch the." Man, first half, second. I've seen great players do certain things. All right.
Man, I seen new cleats.
I've seen great players do certain things. I'm gonna follow what the great people do.
I seen AB come in there and change everything.
I didn't see him go full. I'm like, bro, which game are you getting ready for in the second time?
You gotta go play a new game.
Right. Like I've seen that. So you know, might change the glove. I wasn't going full. I might get a glove. No, I get a glove here or there, bro. It was a glove
Don't
here.
get it twisted.
It was a glove here. TG in the VIP section, bro. Just remember TG in the VIP section. AB over here, TG right there, and then it'd be L Bell and 7. You like, God dang, bro, y'all rock stars over here, man. Yeah, that's how they roll, bro. With all the special, like, you can't even get them gloves. They ain't available to the rest of us. That's their gloves. And TG have his section over there too, bro.
I can see it. I mean, TG does talk a lot being AB's guy, right?
Come on, bro. Come on,
That's
man.
my guy.
TG done survived all the chefs. Just know that, man. All right. If you know, you know. TG done survived all the chefs. But bringing it back, man, I do got to talk to you, man, because after the game, I thought that everything was chill, but controversy has come back to us.
I told you it was drama up there.
And no. You talking blue and red. I'm talking black and gold. And I'm specifically talking in the backfield, baby.
Okay.
We seen one go 62.
I seen one go 62. Don't start me up. You don't want to get me in that combo.
We seen one go 62. I just need to know.
You don't want me in that combo.
Deke, we seen one go 62. Deke, me and Deke was in here talking the other day. And Deke went as far as to go 50. You said 50-50 on
I said
record.
I'm willing to go 50-50.
Deke was going 50-50 split carries completely. I said I'm 60-40. Give me Naj. 60-40 Naj. How you feel?
For the first rounder?
I said 50-50 on the first. Yo.
Well, yeah, I think Najee's still RB1. I'm just saying I'm willing to go up to 50-50.
Hey.
If they do 70-30, now they move it to 60-40, like Moats was saying, I'm good with that. But up to 50-50, yeah. I mean, Jaylen Warren's good. He keeps doing good things anytime he gets the ball.
Man.
I'm not going to lie. I'd love for them to keep Najee healthy going into the back end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think with them trying to keep him healthy for the back end of the season, I would love to see Warren get more catches.
Yeah.
I don't think you legally can say 50-50. I think that's a big thing to say. I don't think you can legally say that.
If you
Even
say
though it might turn out
50-50, that sends a crazy message to
you can't
2-2.
say that.
Oh, my
You
God.
can't say that.
That sends a crazy
can't
message
say
to 2-2.
Like, if it's 50-50,
That sends a message to 2-2, bro. That
means he gets everything on the back end.
Yeah.
Everything goes to him on the back end.
At least if you lie on the front end and say, yo, we're going to take care of you and get you to the back end, it's the illusion of, okay, we splitting now, but I know when we get to the late months, that's me. Now,
and we're going to need Najee for that, too, for the winter.
But if Jalen is balling, you might not. If Jalen can keep doing what he's doing, maybe that changes. But I do feel like it buys you time. If you do come on and say 50-50, though, that would, like as a player, that would definitely make you feel some type of way. And as a first rounder, and it's an undrafted dude, not a big money signing, not a draft pick, you going to feel some type of way. Absolutely.
They're definitely not going to say anything.
Yeah.
They're going to say Najee's still RB1.
I will say, I seen that boy step down that sideline and he was
Bro, when he stepped
around.
around the safety, I said, "Oh, that's all right." The guys that you either can or you can't step around the safety. He showed that he can. Yeah.
Bro, Le'Veon was my running back. So you remember, I think the Le'Veon time. And I remember they always would be like, man, the only thing Le'Veon don't got is that home run.
Yeah.
Yo, people who can hit home runs are game.
That's a game changer, bro.
You just be hitting no home runs. That's game changing. Like the fact that you can keep it going down that sideline, because he had to.
Bro, he was 1-on-1 with Jordan Poyer in the hole, all pro, stepped around it, and then had enough burst to outrun the rest of them. Yeah, bro. You've been out there. You know what that speed like, bro. That's different, man.
No, I know. So that's dangerous. I like that. I like that. I don't want to start no drama, but I like that.
Other people are already bringing it up, though.
All I'm saying is this, though, bro. I feel like the 50-50, even my 60-40, even TG's version of, we're going to get you to the later months. I feel like all of it is sending a clear message to 2-2, though.
But, I mean,
Jalen Warren's good, though.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with that, but we know what the state of the running back market is right now. We know what running backs are looking like when they trying to get any type of compensation. We see what Jonathan Taylor is dealing with over in Indy. And with this, I feel like all of this is like, bro, you know what this is, like bro. That. You know what this is now.
Bro, the writing's on the wall, bro. They're getting ready to start getting ready for that. Like, yo, next.
All right, because that's how I looked at it. I'm like, the more Warren does that.
They're starting to touch that thing a little bit more. That thing look all right.
Oh, yeah, McFarland got the speed, too. Yeah.
2-6 is one cut from I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. Mom said I had to be home for the street light came on type out of here.
Yeah, so he can get lost. He get lost, man. Absolutely.
I get what you guys are saying. I'd like to think, though, you could call me naive on this or whatnot. I don't even think this is on the top of their minds right now in terms of like coaches. Now maybe Omar Khan, I don't know, but I think we're just focused on winning. Like
you naive, bro.
We're trying to get our best players out there.
Remember we said it's a
Warren,
business.
Good tandem.
Let's
just roll with that. You heard the term. It's a business, right?
I got a question. Was Najee on that phone call?
What phone call?
Okay.
The running back call. Remember when they was trying to talk about getting the money? He was definitely on the call.
He was.
He was on that call. So that means it's on everybody's mind. So we're not going to say it's not on nobody's mind.
He was on the call. And he's not even in the contract. Well, I mean, it's the start of his contract year, but he was definitely on the call.
So you think this is on Tomlin's mind on a week-to-week basis?
No, not on a week-to-week, but I do think big picture.
Not week-to-week, but I think he
big
definitely,
picture is
like,
cognizant of it.
You're conscious of what's going on in your program.
Yeah.
He know it's like, all right, that's next. You know. It's same as like college or anything. Like, you know who your freshman is to your seniors are. You just know certain things.
And also within the organization, like on the roster as players, we know who's up to get paid and who's not up to get paid. And we've seen it enough. If you play it, you will see the same thing happen. Before your contract year, you the man. You getting all the snaps. Middle of the time, you still good. Last year, now it's time for you to produce to get the deal. Let's get a package. Let's start saving you. And we're going to rotate. All this other stuff starts to happen right when it's contract year time, when it's bonus time. Remember AB was fussing about the bonus stuff in Tampa? That time, like, usually you see weird stuff happen unless you've grown to the part of superstardom, right? Where you're clear cut just above all the madness. If you're not, you see this happen a good amount, bro. Well, they'll just start doing a little weird stuff because they're aware of it because of the business part. And that's a part of their business model. We want cheap labor. If Najee goes out here and is his best self and we don't have nothing to say, yo, man, we don't need to pay you that, that's not good for the business model. So for them, they're very much aware of Jalen Warren. And if Jalen balls out, they probably won't say it publicly, but behind closed doors, they would love that more than Najee balling out because Jalen's still going to be on a rookie contract.
And it's cheaper. I got it for longer. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to
go give me another one. Yeah.
And I'm going to keep this pattern going. And I'm going to protect my first-round quarterback.
Because that's the guy that's going to get the money. We know he's saving the money just for that. Pickett's going to get the bag.
Pay this in a few minutes. You see these numbers starting to inflate. This could get crazy.
But they are definitely aware of that type of stuff. They won't publicly come out and say it, but within the building, they know. It's like the unspoken thing. You always talk about just try to stay focused on what's important now and stuff like that. But you definitely can feel when they starting to play funny, bro. Yeah.
That's there. You can see it. great run. And they like, ooh.
He said,
And
"Ooh."
he hit a home run. Like it's kind of like, oh, that's attractive.
Because I look at it like this though, right? Because this is going on his second year. Jalen could ball out this year, ball out next year. He still would be a cheaper extension than if Najee balled out and you extended him.
And he know the offense. He's a good blocker and he can hit a home run. This sounds like it's easy. That's not even. I don't mean to say like.
I don't even know if we can extend Warren after next year, right?
Well, because he was a 3 year. It was undrafted 3 years though, so he'll have a 3 year contract and then he'll be restricted.
So he'll be restricted. Rights tag.
Yeah, you're gonna tag him. Yeah. So
he's locked
you're
in.
guaranteed to keep him because the exclusive rights is no different than like the franchise tag. So you gotta not just give a pick for him. You gotta pay him too. Yeah.
Exclusive rights is easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got exclusive rights.
And that's just
I mean, this is literally
like we own them.
conversation we've been talking about the whole offseason with the running back. I get it 100%. Like
it's crazy because it's like I feel like kind of foul because it's like benefiting the organization here, but it is like I get it. It makes perfect sense from a business perspective. It just sucks for the running
on paper
back.
you could just go that route and then draft the running back in the third round to complement Warren. Then I get that 100%. But I've talked about Najee and I just think he means something to the team. I think we value Najee.
I do agree.
Look at the Jets. The Jets drafted that dude. I don't mean but the Jets drafted that running back from Pitt in the third round.
Well, dude, I want him. Hopefully they cut him.
He's gonna come to Buffalo.
But
Don't worry
then they got the returner coming back who was about to get Rookie of the Year.
Brees Hall.
Then they went and bought Dalvin.
And then remember they still got Carter as well.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they cut a Bannock.
Yeah, bro. They got a lot of them over there, man.
But that just show you how like the value of that running back is. Where it's like, all right, let me get that one, and when this one go down, I'll use this one. And it just it's no value, bro. You're just like, I can get another one. I can get another one. You feel me? I can get another one. Like I can find somebody to run this ball. I can get one. Like it's just look at that Saints situation. They got two guys in there that's like it's just too much. I can get another one. I can get another one. I was watching the Ravens preseason game yesterday.
Oh, bro, they had a rack of them over there too. Yeah.
They got a new running back. They were talking about he's a rookie. They like he's giving us problems. Like he's got speed. He's running that thing. It's like this is another one, and you've never even heard of this one.
And remember, and Dobbins was on that call too. He trying to get his check.
Don't get it twisted.
He was on the call too.
And bro, that's how it go. And then it's weird stuff like, well, how's his health then? Now they'll start to use the same way we handed you the ball 30 times as a positive. They'll turn that into a negative. And they'll be like, he do touch it a lot. He do get it a lot. That dude touch it a lot. Maybe we should save it a little bit. Let's see what else we can do. Man, this guy's not bad either. And he can hit a home run, and he blocks pretty well. He could be our bell cow, huh? That's how it goes.
I don't hate it. I feel like if it was a different team, I wouldn't even be tripping on it.
Sure.
I just feel the personal connection because it's Pittsburgh.
Well,
I think that's my issue.
That's what I was about to say.
That's my issue. Yeah.
I was a little bit more talking like TG when we discussed the running back market earlier this offseason. Yeah. But I guess maybe I have a little soft spot for Najee.
Like, that is definitely because I'm like, yo.
But it all depends on what number he's talking. If he's talking double digits, then no, there's not even a question. It was almost like Cam Sutton's contract. Cam Sutton got $11 million for the Lions. Yeah, you're not sticking around here.
But he got to be talking like $3-4 million.
I was gonna say, I think 5 would be reasonable.
But I don't think he's gonna do that to himself.
What?
I think you're looking like from a perspective of you want that to happen.
Yeah.
But if it was like Gold World,
if he produces this year though, we got that 1-2 tandem going. Him and Warren.
But what I think TG is saying is the 5 might be low for him because he's coming. Like if he
I saw
believes
James Conner got 7 though. So
true. All I'm saying is Najee might be viewing himself as, man, I'm a first rounder. I was all world coming out of college. I done gave you back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with this nonsense O-line that y'all revamped. Now I'm about to go out here and ball again. I'm not settling for 5.
That's what I mean. If it's 10, it's not worth it for the Steelers. 100%.
And you just said James Conner got 7. You said that, so now I want 7 too. At least 7, maybe.
That's on the border. That's on the border because we were talking about his 5th-year option being around 8.
TG.
That's on the border.
If I'm Najee, I'm making that. I gotta say that number. If he got 7, I'm definitely. We're gonna start there. Yeah, we're gonna start there. We gotta start there.
Yeah, we have to start there. Like, what are we talking about? We haven't even.
Well, that wasn't us. That was the AZ.
That was AZ, yeah. That was AZ.
gave that to him.
But in terms of, like, because when you're doing the negotiations, yeah, you pull up all them comps, man. Heck yeah.
I don't care. I'm looking at them comps. I need to know what that backup on the Saints got, because that's a running back. I just got to know some numbers. Like, I know I'm coming around 7, 8. I know ain't no way I'm not coming around 7.
No, that dude you're talking about on the Saints, though, he only got like 3.5. He was the leading touchdown guy last year for the Lions.
Yeah.
Jamal.
Yeah, he only got like 3.5.
But you think about when Connor got paid, Connor didn't have a crazy amount of yards. It was the touchdowns. Remember, that's when he led the league in touchdowns that year.
And he became like a receiving back.
Yeah.
He's getting 3.5 right now if his rookie deal tight.
Yeah.
He's a first rounder.
He's making that type of money, yeah. He's probably getting 10. He probably saw 10 during the rookie year.
Yeah, his fifth year would be around 8.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll change whenever his fifth year's
you want
up,
me to
but
go down
that's what they're
3?
estimating.
Yeah, that is a tough sell. Ooh, that's a tough.
I never said 3, but
Deke, that's a tough sell, Deke.
I
Take
never
the pay
said 3.
cut.
I said 5-ish.
What was his per year average right now?
5-ish, maybe 6.
What's his per year average right now based on his first year contract? Because he was a first rounder.
I looked this up like a week or 2 ago. I think it's like 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
So keep it in. You gotta. It can't go lower than 3.5. Then
can't go lower than 3.5. And can't be at 3.5. Because 4 is not gonna fit it.
Yeah, because as a player, that's the convo. You always talk about.
Sorry, less than that. 3.2.
3.2 is the average right now for what he's made over his time.
4 years, $13 million.
I'm looking at the top 5, top 6. I'm gonna see what I did that year, and I'm trying to get in that realm.
What about a hometown discount, TG? What about a hometown discount?
What's the discount, like 6?
Can I get you 5.5?
That's what I said, like 5, 6.
5.5
seems fair.
8.
But then can I play devil's advocate though?
They might not even come at him with that.
I was about to say, if Jaylen Warren does what we think he's capable of doing, which is what we just seen a little bit of, right? Mm-hmm. I think that number might be a little high. Mm-hmm. If it's a full 50-50.
I guess it just comes down to how much you value the continuity.
Yeah, because if it's 50-50, I don't want to pay 1.5, and the other one that I really, really like is,
like if they're both having success,
1,000 there.
I'm good with bringing Najee back. I mean, we're gonna have him under contract next year.
Yeah.
But that's going to be the conversation. Is he going to be looking for an extension, holdout type of thing?
Because he could
then we got the 5th-year option decision.
This offseason, he'll be able to start negotiating.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
How they look this year. Let's see it play out.
Yeah. It's going to get interesting, though. I don't think this convo is going to go away. I think it only gets more heightened if Jaylen Warren...
Every time he scores a touchdown?
Seriously. Every time Jaylen Warren scores a touchdown, every time Jaylen Warren breaks an explosive run, this convo is going to come back, man. Who's the starter? Man, do you pay Naj? What's Najee's number now? Bro, let Jaylen have 5 touchdowns, about 400, 500 rushing, man. Couple explosive runs. I don't see them wanting to pay him like that, man. In terms of Naj, I'm not going to see him wanting to pay him like that.
I feel that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I just don't see it. Like I just don't see it. Like I think the business model is to keep getting cheaper as we get. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's the business model. Like I think he damn near got to go for 2K type story he needed to do. Yeah. And I think if he does too good, now it puts him too expensive. You know what I mean? Like I think he's in one of them realms where it's like.
You messed up either way. Yeah.
Yeah, you can ball too hard. Now you're too expensive. You don't ball hard enough. We can do this without you. So I think it's really one of them situations. Like it's tough.
Because you could make a case that Najee is already, in terms of the class of dudes to get paid, you could say he's borderline, but on the outskirts right now. But he go out there and put together a 1,300 season. Some explosive plays as well, then you're right. That convo does change for him in terms of his market. Yeah.
Now you can cost too much though.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's definitely gonna be interesting.
The only thing you can cost too much.
All right. Well, I did want to bring it back to this here Falcons preseason game, man, and just a couple of questions for you. In terms of the game, man, we know, like we said, man, a good amount of the starters will be playing. Anything specific that you're looking for, though, or any player specifically that might, in your mind could be able to do something to sway you one way or the other about them starting, roster spot, whatever?
No, I think we kind of know what's the story right now. I'm still looking at the linebackers. You know, I like Cole. He's growing on me more and more. I love Corn.
Well, you know they in last game they stuck with the same Cole and a Landon Roberts for the start, and then obviously Quan came in afterwards. Do you still like that?
Quan.
You like them two starting though? Like how they rolling right now with Cole and Landon, and then bring in Quan as the third down dude?
I think Landon is your tight right, tight left, red right. Landon's your brain. Landon's your, you know, you're not gonna just run the ball down the middle.
Yeah.
Like,
oh no, because he definitely downhill. He definitely downhill. He do that.
Yeah, that's dead. You know, I think, but Quan does that too. I just think it's a different style that does that. You know, I think Quan's a little bit more slashy. I'll go under a block. I'll still make the tackle. So it's like, can Quan and Cole partake? Can they play together? Can they exist? Can it work still? Like, do we still get everything set? I seen Quan calling stuff, setting stuff.
He was in that Bills game, bro. He definitely was doing that, man.
So I think Quan is that, like, it's right there, but you can't just make that move. Like, it don't work like that, you know? But I think it's right there, kind of like, all right, this is gonna be the linebacker. How do we make this work? It might be a 3-man rotation where they keep rotating it, whatnot. But I love Quan. Like, you can feel his presence as soon as he's out there. Like, the energy is contagious. I think that counts. That counts for a lot. Like, you know, even in the sense of not starting slow. That's somebody like, this will wake you up early. Let's go. Like, we got things to do. Let's get to the ball, you know?
Yeah.
So I think his presence, even as much as his football, his IQ and whatnot, I think that has to be on the field for what it seems like right now. So it's like, I think that's slowly but surely making his way onto the field. I think that's the one, you know, I'm eager to watch, and I like to see how he comes out and plays. Does he keep – because it's not the football. It's not – you know, obviously it's making the tackles,
right.
But are you setting defense, you know? Are you the one setting it? Can you work with different people? Like, who can you truly coexist with? Yeah. You know? I think that's a big answer or question that they still working on. Like, who can work with who? You know, because remember, you know, like looking at our world, like Shazier and LT at first couldn't work together. They had to teach them how to work together.
Yeah.
You know?
Very true. Very true.
It's just little stuff like that. Like, so it's kind of, you know, can he match up? I'm interested to see if he matches up with somebody else this week.
Do you see a scenario where Mark Robinson potentially could jump anybody in that room?
I just think he's the young pup. Yeah. I think he is kind of similar to the Najee situation. You're aware that he's in there.
Okay.
You know, you're always working with that. You're still grooming that. But I think he's still the young pup. Like, he's still downhill. He's still getting to that ball. He plays hard. I think you got packages for that. Like, you package.
Okay.
You know how it is. You package and bring that in.
Don't put it all the way on him just yet. Let him slowly continue to grow. Slowly continue to get them reps in. Yeah.
Let me see how you doing this package. All right. Now let me see you in this one. Now let me see you in these two. All right. I like how you work in these. You might can start, you know?
All right. I like it. I like it then, man. I like it. All right. Well, shoot. I was good with the game. Do you have any left on the game?
For Steelers Falcons?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
good.
thought DeMar played well.
Because I'm about to say, I was finna get you with some around the league real quick, too, man, if you had some time on you.
I thought DeMar played well. You know, I'm into all the drama going around.
Hey, man, DeMar played great. You see when he looked like that, and he had that red and blue on. He looked perfect out there, huh? What'd you say?
Yeah. I thought DeMar played well. I thought it was dope for him to come back to Pittsburgh and get to play, you know, especially after everything. I thought that was pretty dope.
He looked good in that uniform, right? It was it. You only look good. I'm with you, bro. I mean, for the optics, it look good.
The Bills got a lot of drama in there, man.
Well, yeah, Moats did bring up around the league stuff.
Yeah, let's talk around the league. So is Stephen A. credible or not is the question. These past couple of days, he's been going, you know what I mean? Like, I know you sent me to Stephen A. talking about Diggs. Then we seen Diggs respond. Then Stephen A. was talking about the Lonzo ball, and then Lonzo responded. I'm just trying to figure
Lonzo
out.
did about 10 squats on the one leg
joint. I'm like, bro, the pistol squat. I was like, not the pistol squat. I'm like, of all the squat, you want to do the pistol?
Not the pistol
like,
squat,
bro,
too. Like,
yes, bro. If you know, you know.
Detailed pistol shots.
If
It
you
was
know,
very
you know. I
dope.
was like, oh God, that's the one you
Yeah.
want to do? Yeah,
Like I was
man.
thoroughly impressed.
Yeah.
I was thoroughly. I'm like, yo, he look like he can play again.
So. But he ain't about to play this year. Don't fall for the hype.
But
You know he ain't
Stephen
finna
A.
play this
very
year.
credible.
So
It's
now,
dumb up there in
now
Buffalo.
Stephen A. is very
Hey,
credible. Well, we've just
dumb up
seen
there in
two
Buffalo.
instances.
TG, so what you're saying, where there's smoke, there's fire.
So it's two
Dumb up there
clear
in Buffalo.
instances where Stephen A. has been proven wrong, and we still gonna go with it. All right. I'm with you. Okay.
Lonzo might still be having trouble getting up from bed in the morning.
What
though.
about Stephon Diggs? He himself said everything is good.
What else is he gonna say though?
He could have said, "You right, everything isn't good. I'm pissed." He could have said that. He
You know how
said, "I thought we already addressed this." That's all I'm saying, bro. So I don't know. I could believe Stephen A., who has a source, or I could believe the horse that was talking, and that's him. You know him, Diggs.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just roll with him. Since him said that, I'm gonna just believe that him. Everything was good, man. But
Obviously, something's going on.
I don't know. It sounds like everybody around the league nervous. The only thing that's going on right now,
Something's going on.
if you want to make a case for something going on, your tackle depth in Buffalo, you could make a case for that. But that could be the case with multiple teams as well, man. So I'm not tripping on that. What you should be tripping about is your boy Anthony Richardson. You need to teach the man how to squad. I heard he was getting touched up on, man. Them Philly boys put them paws on him. What's up with that?
I heard that.
Yeah, your man don't know how to squabble. If we're gonna talk around the league, and he big too. That was what he's supposed to be good at. His size and athleticism. They said they were
even
playing
bigger
punch,
than
they were
that.
playing knockout with him. What's up?
I think even bigger than the fact that he felt like he had to throw on me and they needed to jump whoever did
You
that.
feel me?
O-line.
Like somebody really touched
What-
him to the point
what
that
would
he
Pouncey
Pouncey would have stopped the
would've-
practice.
man.
The practice would have stopped.
The
The
practice
Castro would have
would've
been over
been
there
shut down.
eating somebody's like gristle off. Like, them dudes don't play. Yeah. So when I seen that, I was like, yo, they touched Richardson? Dang. AR?
Can't touch that.
They
Can't
touched
touch
that and was like okay with it. Everybody walked away like, man, it's crazy.
It's early. Trying to get to know him.
Maybe
Dang.
TG was right. He went to the wrong place.
Dang, man. Yeah, I mean, you seen Prime. Prime was getting on
I
his boys
swear
too
I-
for not fighting, bro. Dang.
Prime don't play that.
Dang.
Prime don't play that.
Let me find out, man. Let me find out y'all got that over there in Indy, huh?
I just wish they rode with him a little bit, but I don't know. It's tough spot. Not really, tough spot. Not really that.
Your franchise started quarterback getting punched on and nobody got his back. Are you crazy, bro?
Man.
TG, could you
What?
imagine if we had a joint practice and somebody touched Ben, breathed on
Yeah,
him? Oh, man, what? It wouldn't be a
Pouncey
practice no
would've
more.
never stopped.
Deke, it wouldn't have been a
Pouncey would
practice.
never stop.
Deke, the practice would have just completely got shut down. It would have been
Yeah, shut
nothing.
everything down.
Send everybody home. Everybody just go home. There's nothing else that's going to take place today, bro. Nothing else.
Everything down.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, sticking with
And
the
that's
Colts
how-
though, Jonathan Taylor. They gave him permission to seek a
Ooh.
trade. Where do you think he lands? You got a TG
No, let me
prediction here?
stop. I think he lands.
You was about to
I
say
think-
Pittsburgh, bro. You foul. I know you were about to say Pittsburgh, bro.
No, I mean it's
Oh.
funny that they're at the joint practice with Philly at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's gonna land somewhere like just like Miami still want to running back bad. I could see Miami trying to take a shot.
Yeah, because they were
Say
in
there's
on
something-
Cook.
They were, yeah.
They was trying to get Cook. What's Minnesota got going up there?
Well, they haven't replaced
that would
Dalvin.
make sense.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But see, this is my thing though. If you're Minnesota, you weren't okay with keeping Dalvin, but you're gonna trade a first-round pick to bring in Jonathan Taylor.
He's not gonna get a first rounder.
But Irsay has already said
that.
that's what Irsay said he wanted. He said he's
Then he
not
ain't gonna
trading
get
him
rid
for
of
a first-round pick. That's
He
how
ain't
I
gonna
looked
get
at
rid
it.
of
I figure out that's.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
either he's
'cause just a
valuable
one
enough
pick.
like that, or he's not valuable enough. It can't be
No, I'm not giving you a
both.
first
Yeah,
rounder for that.
yeah.
What year is he in the league? Like 4?
This is 4.
5?
Yeah.
He been hit too much. I'm not giving you a first rounder for that.
I mean, technically, I don't know how legitimate said injury is, but you've seen how he's walking around in camp. I'm like, I don't know if that's the full-on milk job or is it like really jacked up? Because
Man, I don't
sometimes
care what
you know how it go. You
I'm
play,
not giving you a first rounder for that. I don't care what he is. I'm not giving you a first
but
rounder.
he almost
for
gave
that.
you 2K though.
Bro, I don't care what he did. I'm not giving you a first rounder for that.
But what if that 2K is the difference between you going all the way or not?
Who am I? Kansas City. No,
Kansas
I'm not
City
giving
don't
you a
need
first.
it. Yeah, Kansas City ain't gonna need him.
I don't need it. And nobody that needs it gonna.
Buffalo don't need it enough for a first.
Not giving you a first.
Since he ain't giving up a first for it.
Oh, I would have went and got Cook if I was that thirsty.
New England, you got Ramadre. You're not tripping on
They
that.
just picked up Zeke too.
You're right. They
Zeke.
just got Zeke. Yeah, and he got the college number Zeke. Yeah, that's different. Zeke,
Bro, why
right
we
there.
act like it's not still a Leonard Fournette out here that can't give me 3
It
4
is a
yards? Like, I'm
Lenny.
not
Is
giving you a
it
first
playoff
round.
Lenny? Is it playoff Lenny though?
Let's find out.
That's all I'm saying. If it's playoff Lenny,
I don't
I
have to
like
give you a first
playoff
rounder
Lenny.
to get it.
Yeah, like TG said, it's good enough. You don't got to give up first rounder for it,
I
and
don't
you're
gotta give you a
paying
first
him
rounder to get
like
it.
what, a 1 year, 2-3 million. Like I'll take that over giving up a
I'm
first for
not giving you
Jonathan
no
Taylor.
first rounder. The Jets got to cut one of them
If you're
running
that
backs.
desperate.
I'm waiting.
He said the Jets gotta cut somebody.
I hope it's a
They gotta
Bannacan.
cut
I pray to God
somebody.
it is, and I pray to God Omar got his
Yo.
eye
I'll
out
be
for
sitting
him.
there waiting.
So then, if you're Jonathan Taylor, I mean, what are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna do nothing. I'll
You
offer you
gotta
a third
play.
rounder. What you want?
No. So Deke, you said he's gonna play.
That's what I would advise. Just play.
I about to say, yeah. So TG, what
Play-
are you
play for the
advising to Jonathan Taylor right now? Then, because
I mean, if you
he's
can
not
get
gonna
traded,
bro.
fine. If you can,
If
then
they
play for that
set-
team.
But bro, if he's setting the ask at a first rounder, bro, who's giving up a first round pick for a running back in his 4th year? Period, man. They ain't doing that.
Nobody.
Nobody's doing that, man.
No.
McCaffrey didn't even get a first round.
I'm not even thinking like that.
Yeah,
yeah, you got 2 seconds.
but you definitely
Not
not
even-
gonna sit out. You can't sit out.
Yeah, play.
You can't
is he
sit out.
getting
We
10
didn't say
million
that.
bucks?
You can't sit out.
You're getting $10 million.
You're not gonna win that battle.
Josh Jacobs, yeah, they're already talking about him going back to the Raiders. Some point
Who?
before the regular season starts,
Jacobs.
at least.
Jacob's going back to work.
Yeah,
You got to go back,
that's what I would advise
to
Taylor to
work.
do as well.
Man,
Barkley's
get back
doing
to
it.
work, bro.
Pollard, from
Bro,
what I know,
now-
he's playing this year,
Pollard,
right?
yeah.
So those 4 guys with
Is
the whole
it-
franchise
But
tag
but
stuff.
hold on, who was the one that said they would sit out? It wasn't just Taylor. I thought it was another running back.
I know what you're talking about. That was
Oh my goodness.
Wait, Taylor
He
might
said
have
he
not
was-
got
he
tagged.
was- That was Josh
No, he
Jacobs.
didn't.
And
It was
Josh
Jacobs. It was
going back
Jacobs.
to work.
Taylor's not tagged. He wants the extension, though.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Well, I don't blame him for that because he's
Bro,
getting
you
paid
can't-
Well, yeah,
that
because at least
second
the
round
tag
money.
would have been at 10. Yeah,
Yeah.
him right now, he's probably,
They're
Yeah,
gonna
he's in a tough
blackball
spot. Actually, I don't know what I advise him now. Knowing that it wasn't the tag.
because at least if you're on the tag, you getting 10.
Oof.
Right here, he probably was he getting 3?
He was a second round pick, less than
Well,
that.
probably less than
Man, they gonna blackball you if you sit out.
You can't sit
can't
out,
sit-
bro. You can't sit out.
Can't sit out.
That's for certain. We didn't see unless every running back is sitting out, you can't sit out of that. No, you can't sit
And then
out.
when
of that.
Yeah,
all
less
those
than
running
2
backs
per
sit
year.
out, then you got the replacements that's
Hey,
on the way.
Come on, man.
It's not enough humans for you to sit out.
There is a losing battle. You are not going to
Yeah,
win
you're
that
gonna
battle
lose
right
that.
now, bro.
You're
Yeah.
gonna lose that.
Yeah, I guess ball out, try to get the extension next year.
So
Worst
You'll
case, you
go
get
play
the
running
tag.
back
What's he
right now
making?
for the right number.
What's he making right now?
2 per year.
Yeah, all right. So listen, TG, you right. If all the running backs in the NFL set out and they said, "Most, we'll pay you $2 million to come over here and tote that rock,"
Yeah,
bro.
you pulling up.
Listen, my belly step, nice. My slant,
Yeah, you
my
pulling up.
stretch footwork, nice. I got soft hands out the backfield. You know what I'm saying, man? Just hey, man, give me a little.
pulling
I'm
up.
a block. You feel me? I'm definitely nice in protection. I feel good. I feel good.
Come on, man.
Feel good, man.
Talking about-
You're
there's
right.
not
I
enough
feel
humans
good.
out
You're right.
sit
You're
out.
right. TG, you would definitely do the same. Yeah, we be out there 1-2 punch, huh?
No.
We be thunder and thunder. We ain't got no lightning. We
I'll
thunder and
pull
thunder.
up.
Yeah, we be out there.
Come on, we gotta get us 3 yards.
Come on,
Let's
bro.
go get it.
Hey, I'm the fullback. You the running back, man. Let's go, bro. You know how we on.
Let's do what we
Yeah,
gotta do.
straight like that.
We'll get us 3-4 yards. Talking about.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I guess he's screwed right now, bro.
Yeah, this is
Yo,
tough.
it's nothing.
You got to
it's the
pray
same
that you
as
get traded
when
before the
that whole
season. Then,
Lamar
Yeah.
stuff
because
was going
I'm
down.
guessing he really
Nothing
doesn't want
you
to
can
play
do.
for the Colts. I thought he was getting the $10 million tag, but
I
he's
just
not.
hate the
That-
ask. I
that-
hate the
yeah,
price.
that hurts even worse for him.
If he set
Oh.
the number at anything less than a first rounder, I think he had a legitimate chance to get him moved. If he said, yeah, we're
Fair
open
say.
to a second rounder or
Yeah.
a third round, I think, man, you have multiple teams calling. A first round,
Yeah.
the price is just like, bro, I'm not trying to go over there and shop. I'm not spending that. Not for that.
But
Nah.
I wouldn't feel
He's not
good
really
trading
trying
for a
to-
third.
He's not really trying to
From the
trade that.
Colts.
He's just giving him a chance to
I'm
say he
with
got
you
traded.
too.
Yeah, you want him around for A-Rich.
Yeah, Deke brought up a great. He's like, bro, I wouldn't even trade it for a third. I'm
I
like,
don't
if
like
I'm
that.
the Colts, he is more valuable to me than a third rounder or giving him away. But
I'm
I
not
don't want
trading-
him to know that because I don't want to pay him that.
I'm not trading him. I'm just gonna tell him you can go seek a trade.
Which is crazy though. If you think about it, it's really crazy. You're not valuable enough that I'm gonna pay you, but you're valuable enough that I'm not gonna just give you away.
I'm not gonna let nobody else have you.
Deal with it. It's either me or no one. You either love me or you can't love no one, Deke. That's what he said. He put the ultimatum on him, bro. It's crazy.
Love me or don't come back.
Nah.
Go,
He said, but don't come back though.
Hey, here's another one. I know you're a big Trey Lance guy. Sam Darnold is QB2 for the San Francisco 49ers. Official.
Ooh, let Darnold cook. Let Darnold cook.
Sam Darnold's going to end that year on a high note, and Sam Darnold's value is going to be sky high this summer.
Now,
when you think he beats out Purdy?
That's what I was. What you mean by high note, broski? What you saying? Say what you saying. Mean what you say.
Purdy, give it a second. Sam Darnold's going to he's going to take over that, and he's going to end on a high note. And you're going to remember that Sam Darnold was a first rounder at the time. You're going to remember that Sam Darnold was a guy. And if
Sam Darnold does anything good this season, I can assure you every media outlet is going to make sure you know that he was a first-round quarterback, redemption story. He didn't got back out there, and he's the guy everybody needs to. It'd be like Mitch when we talked about you fail at one spot, you go spend that year or two just rebranding yourself, then you come back as the hottest free agent quarterback or hottest, Jameis done it.
They're gonna say he was at a bad
But like
spot
TG
for
saying,
a
if Sam
long
can
time.
actually do something
Yeah,
too.
he would have to do something to it, yeah.
Who?
But what is that saying about Brock Purdy? 'Cause I thought you was big on Purdy too. You said Purdy was better than Kenny last year.
I thought Purdy was better than Kenny last year.
Come on, dude.
No,
year
he
too,
said
though.
was. He said was. So is that past
I thought he
tense?
was better than Kenny last year.
So
I think Kenny looked good right now. I'm impressed by Kenny.
Okay.
I thought Purdy was better than Kenny last year.
Okay.
You got to think Purdy coming off that elbow, Purdy coming back, and I know he getting his flavor back. I'm with y'all with that.
Okay.
But he got to stay healthy all year. You know what I mean?
That's a long time. I'm with you, bro.
Don't get that man a window, because I'm telling you, he's going to come in there in that Kyle Shanahan offense, and he's going to look like Peyton. Y'all going to be like, what is that?
Come on.
I'm telling you.
Jimmy Garoppolo looked great in that offense too, bro. Don't
Kyle
trip.
Shanahan makes people look like
Jimmy
legit.
Garoppolo looked fire in that offense, bro.
Peyton.
He looks fire. I want Kirk Cousins in that offense next, personally, bro. I'm like, man, Kirk, that's where you need to go. When you leave Minnesota this year, you need to go to San Fran, man. That's where you going. That's where you going next, Kirk. All right.
How do you think Kirk became Kirk?
You think I'm late on the party, bro? Why you think I'm telling him where he need to go? I'm with you, bro. Come on, man.
I was in
I ain't tripping.
Washington.
I know what that is. Yes.
What you mean?
100%. Absolutely.
How do you think Kirk got to be
Absolutely.
Kirk?
Come on, baby. Yes. I'm
That's
like, when
Kyle,
you're
not
done
Kyle
here,
in
you need to
position.
go there and nowhere else, man. That's where you go
Come on,
next.
man. Some offenses just work. Like,
Yeah.
that's one of them. That thing works.
Facts.
Up there.
Tried and true. It don't
Thank
matter.
you.
Personnel does not matter in that offense, man. He know what he doing, bro. If you play quarterback and you not a running back, you legit play quarterback, you gonna be fine. Yo.
You can be straight. He gonna make you look, man.
Unless you're Trey Lance.
Yo, don't act like Sam
Yeah.
Darnold don't got crazy arm
Mullins
strength.
too. He was trash. Beathard.
They don't count.
Bro, he had Nick Mullins balling. Yes,
They don't
CJ Beathard
No,
balling.
come on.
Nick Mullins had
Not
that highlight though.
balling.
No, Nick Mullins had the cool highlight running down the sideline with the double under fist pump. That was pretty cool. That's gotta count
Mullins
for something.
Was playing all right. Nick Mullins is still in the league from that. team.
Nick Mullins is like the bar hero, you know? It's like yo man, that's Nick, man. Let's almost like how we looked at Duck Hodges here. Like he was just like a folk legend. Like, oh yeah, like it vibed. So he had a little bit of vibe. He had a little bit of moment.
Doug Hodges. No, it's
What's next for Lance?
not at all. Lance is in trouble a little bit.
Hey,
He kind of got like, I think he got to just find his wave. Like, he just got to get better. It sounds like I'm not sure what's going on, but if everybody say it's you, like,
it
it's
can't
gotta
be you. No, you told me if everybody say it's you, then it's not that person, it's everybody
You're
else.
right. Let me
Told me that.
rephrase
That's
how
what
I
you
said
told me. That's what
Let me rephrase how I said that. And the first time, this is the second time again. Like, you've had all right to be the starter, and it's something still. They ain't telling us something going on in there. They ain't telling us something going on in there. It's something they not telling us, but it's a reason they keep being like, not yet.
Hey, when you
Doug,
give up what you give up to go get what they got,
Yeah,
I
you
ain't trying
can't
to hear
talk.
all that.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to hear all that.
I'm trying to hear that neither.
The same way, Anthony Richardson, you're gonna have about 2 years, and then it's gonna be the same. Where you at right now? That's Trey, yeah. Trey, you better. Yeah, it's time. It is definitely time.
But I
man.
think this is a little bit different. Like, I think Anthony Richards at least kind of gave a little. Like,
He gave more. And he was at a bigger school, and he actually played that final year. We know with Lance, it was the COVID situation. He hadn't played in, I think it was like 12 or 15 months, something like crazy. So,
I felt like we were totally guessing with him. Like, we didn't know what that was. Like, we didn't even know how he really threw the ball.
They saw him beat JMU in the postseason, and everybody just assumed that he was going to be great.
People were trying to get on that Mahomes
That's
wave,
what it
too.
was. That's all
we
it
see
was.
Mahomes have success.
Right.
Could this guy be the next Mahomes?
They said if he could beat
the
that
mobility
type of
and the arm
powerhouse
strength
program,
and stuff.
you know? Nah.
I think that's what they were going for.
Well, because he was showing that stuff versus a powerhouse at the time. And nobody has seen that type of performance against a prestigious university, which is James Madison. You know that, Deke. So I get why everybody got hyped. It's kind of like C.J. Stroud. Everybody lost their mind when they saw him do what he did versus Georgia. That's the Trey Lance situation right now. So, I mean, I get it. It happens.
I feel that.
Deke, you ain't feeling that? Come on now, Deke.
I
you know it's a powerhouse,
didn't think
Deke.
Trey Lance was that good coming out.
Deke, but he showed off as a powerhouse. Just roll with the powerhouse part, and everything else don't matter.
I need to watch the game.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Can't say I watched that
That's
one.
crazy. Just take my word for it. Then it was a powerhouse team out there that wore purple. Just take my word for it. Just take my word for it.
I don't know about that.
Just take my word for it, man. Just roll with it, man. Jinx. All right.
I don't know if I got anything else.
I know the last thing I had, man, was just that Miles Jack. Then hung him up, baby.
They retired, man.
Bro, what's up with the mid training? He just got signed like a week ago. He was taking reps with the starters. They ain't even put him out there with the bums. They was like, yo, you go out here with the guys. You be a starter.
Oh man, how long was he at the crib for? He was chilling at the crib for a minute. He got a taste of life.
When did we let? When did that happen from us? Right
after
after
the
agency?
season, right?
Yeah, we caught him early
It's like right
on.
around, yeah.
So he went through the summer. He did a whole summer.
He said he wants to work
in
though.
the-
He said he's trying to be an electrician or
Oh, yeah, he
take up a
was
trade or something.
Yeah.
Man, he
If
done
he wasn't
with it.
playing football.
Man, he done seen life. He rich. He rich.
He is rich. He is definitely
He's
rich.
rich.
He's definitely rich.
Like, let's not forget he's rich.
He's first round rich too.
Well, that's what I mean. Why
Yeah.
not just
He's
chill
like-
and do
he's like
nothing
rich,
as
bro.
opposed
Yeah,
to
he's
start up
rich,
the
rich.
He's
electrician
rich,
stuff.
rich.
Yeah, he's rich.
He's straight. Life
It's
is
like
good.
it's levels to rich. He's rich. Yeah, he definitely in that
rich.
combo. Yeah.
Life is good.
Yeah.
So you
He's
think
rich
he's
like
doing
that
the
rich.
electrician stuff?
That's my part. So I'm with you, D, because he did say he wanted to be an electrician. He was
Yeah, I would just chill.
like he
then.
was Jesus. He was being a
If
carpenter.
I wasn't
he
doing
was doing that
football,
type
I'd
of
just
stuff.
chill then because, like you said,
I
he's
think
got a
you
lot of
gotta
money.
do something. That's the part people don't
You
know.
do
Like,
gotta do
I don't care if you're
something.
sitting on 80 million. You gotta do something.
You will lose your mind. You will lose your mind.
You
Facts.
gotta do something.
Gotta do something, bro.
Everybody like you rich, don't do nothing. No,
They
you
tell
gotta
you all
do
the
something.
time, boy. You in your 30s, TG. You in your 30s, you boy. You sit here too.
That's the question. Why not just be the linebacker for the Eagles then? Unless his heart's just not in it anymore. That
But
could be the
his
case.
heart might not be
I
there.
can understand what TG brought up though. The sitting,
That's
you
sitting to
get
get you.
like, cause you mess around and get comfortable being away from it.
Okay.
And once that happens, I know I can speak from personal experience. You start just looking at it differently. You start saying to yourself, "Oh, life isn't that bad not practicing at OTAs. Oh, life isn't that bad not being there for mini camp. Oh,
I really don't gotta wake up this
I'm not tripping that I ain't have to go work out today."
early.
And then you get the call, you like, "Oh shoot, all right, now let me turn it back on." Sometimes, man, that switch turned right back on. I know for me it did. It was like, dang, it's a wrap. All right, it's over.
Wrap.
It's over. So I could
Stay on the back,
definitely
man.
understand it. I could definitely understand that, man.
I think that's what got him. I think that's how that is.
Even though I feel
Good
like he would
player.
have ate in Philly, though. I feel like
Yeah,
he
me
would have
too.
ate in Philly
I
behind
thought
the
that
D
was a steal
line.
that they got him in Philly.
Seriously, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, how they just steal this?
Mm-mm.
This was just sitting here.
He was. That was cheap. I don't think it was more than $2 million.
Seriously, it wasn't. Yeah.
Still a good player. You might see him again. Don't totally count that out. You might see him again.
Okay.
You might see him again.
All right.
Early.
Respect there. Respect. Well,
Early, but
I was going to say, with that being the case, though, it is 6 o'clock. We not about to keep you from anything that you got going on because you are in season. In fact, it should be game week, if I remember correctly, right? It is game week, right?
man.
Yeah, it is game week.
Game week.
So we not about
Got
to
game
hold you
back.
up any further from your preparation. We need you guys to take care of business, all right? Can you call the first call be a blitz, though? Is the first call a blitz? You going zero in the
No.
middle of the field? What's up, bro?
Yo,
We going to set the
yo.
tone?
giving you a lot.
Deke, what's up,
Hey,
Deke?
listen.
Deke, what's up,
We're
Deke?
coming to.
What's
We're
the
coming
first
to
play, man?
I don't
Bluefield,
mind that.
Virginia.
What's up?
What are you doing with the
We're
corners though? You
Bluefield,
pressing them up
Virginia.
or keeping them back?
Man, listen.
All
Any
right.
of my guys out here, listen. We coming to Bluefield, Blitzburg, Blitz,
Let's
Florida.
go.
Well,
Can you give us the first play call? I don't think the opponents listen.
Let's go.
You feel me? You know I'm in mode, Mo. I'm
Let's
in
go.
mode. Blitz
Let's
Memorial
go.
on the way. We on the way. You know what you coming to get.
All right. All right. And now Deke had asked about your corners. You feel good with
Yeah.
your corners? Are you pressing them up or they playing off and you
On
you
the
know,
blitz, yeah.
Yeah. What type of dogs you got over there? You got
I got
dogs?
A lot of different things.
They big
That's
dogs or
all
they
I'm
little
saying.
dogs? We need to know. Little
They
dogs,
big
you play them
dogs.
off, give them some space. Big dog, go ahead and put him up there, smell his breath.
I got big doggies.
Okay,
We watch
all right.
Steeler tape.
Oh.
We watch Steeler tape.
Oh.
So that-
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Respect.
I got big
respect.
dogs. Like, we know what we coming to do.
He said, yo, we ain't play with y'all guys like y'all know what time it is,
Right,
man.
man.
Get up there, smell the breath, man. We at your face all day, all right? I don't care what they
Come
say
on,
over
man.
there.
Cover your man or don't come home.
Period. If you can't guard them, walk back. It's that simple,
Walk
man.
back.
Walk back. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, man. Well, shoot, man. You do your thing out there, man. We'll get the recap from you next week, broski.
All right, doggy.
Hey, man.
All right,
Appreciate you as always, man.
Peace, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.